Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of Math Stories with Miss Biciero. I miss you guys a lot and thank you for following along and completing your work. Like always, we're going to do a video together and you're going to complete your work and then you're going to do one on your own. By the end, please upload a photo of the work that we did together and the work that you did on your own. If you can't upload a picture, please make sure you are answering the forum by finishing the story on the forum. You don't have to do both, just either post a photo or write your answer on the forum. Like in class, I'm going to ask you questions and please answer them. I'm going to show you a signal that says pause the video. Please make sure you're pausing the video so you have time to think and answer the question. Like always, if you need any help or have any questions, please text or call me anytime at 516-965-6476. And with that, we're going to get started. Great. So we see a story problem and we know we have to read the story 3 times. The first time we read it, we ask ourselves, what's happening in the story? Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP. JP earned 395 stars. How many stars did Xavier earn? Now let's read it a second time. The second time we read it, we ask ourselves, what do we know and what do we need to figure out? Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP. JP earned 395 stars. How many stars did Xavier earn? Now let's read it a third time. The third time we read it, we ask ourselves, what's important? Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP. JP earned 395 stars. How many stars did Xavier earn? When I say go, pause the video and jot important information. Go. We're going to bring it back, and now let's jot our important information together. It says Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP. I'm going to underline 176 more, and I know that represents the difference. What a fancy word. I'm going to draw a crown. JP earned 395 stars. This is how many JP earned, so I'm going to put JP. How many stars did Xavier earn? That's our big question. Our big question is how many stars Xavier earned. But wait, since there's a crown jot, since there's a difference, I know we're comparing, so now I need a heart jot. I love when you tell me who has more and who has less. So back in the text, it says Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP. So I know that Xavier earned more. And if Xavier earned more, then JP earned less. So now I have my crown jot and my heart jot. Check. And now let's represent. When I say go, pause the video and represent on your paper. Go. So we're going to bring it back and we're going to represent together. Since this is a compare problem, I'm going to represent using a tape diagram. A tape diagram has a bigger amount with a bigger tape and a smaller amount with a smaller tape and the difference. We know that Xavier earned 176 more stars than JP, which is the difference. So I'm going to put 176. And from my heart jot, I know Xavier earned more, so Xavier goes in the bigger amount. So I'm going to put X for Xavier, and then I'm going to put JP in the smaller amount because we know that he earned less. We also know that JP earned 395 stars, so I'm going to put that in the smaller amount, and we don't know how many Xavier earned. That is our representation. Now it's time to write our solution equation and solve. When I say go, pause the video and write your solution equation and solve. Go. So we're going to bring it back and we're going to write our solution equation and solve. We know we're missing this bigger amount, so I have to add these two parts together to get our bigger amount. So my solution equation is going to be 395 plus 176 equals blank. I'm going to solve using flat sticks and dots, so I'm going to show my hundreds, tens, and ones chart. I know I'm going to show the first number with 3 hundreds, 9 tens, and 5 ones. And now I'm going to show the second number on the bottom by showing 100s, 7 10s, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to count how many there are together, starting in my ones place. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 10 or more ones, so I need to regroup. I'm going to regroup by circling 10 ones, crossing them out, and making a 10. And now let's count how many ones we have left. I have 1 left. And now let's count our 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 10 or more 10, so I need to regroup. I'm going to regroup by circling 10 10s, regrouping it into 100. Now let's count how many 10s we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 10s, which is 70. And now let's count how many hundreds we have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 500 plus 70 plus 1 equals 571. And what Miss BCRO forgot to do in the second and first math story is put our solution back into our representation. So I can cross this out and put 571 into my representation, which is going to help me finish the story. When I say go, pause the video and go ahead and finish the story. Go. We're going to bring it back and let's finish the story. First, let's read the big question. How many stars did Xavier earn? I can answer that by saying Xavier earned 571 stars. And we completed all the steps, and now we're done.